Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we are looking at the CA16. This is 8 drivers per side. You have dynamic drivers in each side as well as balanced armatures. Here's the cable that you get with it. You might recognize this cable from KZ and other CCAs. It's their typical cable. It's not the worst cable, but this is a flagship. I would have expected something a little better. And plus you only get a pack of 2 other sized air tips. Also, I would have expected maybe some star tips in here and maybe some foams, just, one set like the others. Here is the shell. As you can see, it is all plastic. There's no metal backplate, there's no wood, there's no anything unusual. It's just plastic. Has a very nice ergonomic shape to it. This is extremely light, by the way, too. Very lightweight. I don't understand how there are 8 drivers in here. It feels like there's nothing in here whatsoever. That makes it comfortable. So that's a good thing. You can wear this at night for sleeping, going all around for a long period of time. This nice new barrel-shaped tips that they have with it. Interesting. I like them personally. Has a brass, or at least a brass coated nozzle with steel mesh. I don't know if that's real brass, probably not. They seem to have cut some costs here making this, and it's a shame because it is a flagship and it's not really becoming of a flagship when it feels cheap like that. I don't know why it's out of focus way over there. So we'll keep it close up here. The CCA, the CA16, different from the C16, which was all balanced armatures, different from the 12, which I liked, and different from the 10, and I think there's a 10 Pro out now. I don't have that, so I can't judge that one yet. I liked the 10 as well at the time, and then the 12 came out, and I just liked that a little bit better. There was some more details there. This one doesn't do anything horrible. The base has some decent resolution and texture, some good control there. Mid bass is very, very nimble, and the sub bass has a very nice rumble to it, although it doesn't last long. It seems to have a rapid decay, making this kind of a relaxed V-shaped or smooth V-shaped if you want. The mids are clean. They tend to try to be pushed forward, but there is some recession holding them back as well because it is a V-shaped after all. But they're clear. They have some warmth to them. There's some decent details in the mids. Nothing too horrible there. Seems that female vocals a little more forward. It's a nice V shape. It's a nice, I would call a smooth or mature V shape. Nothing really to complain about the ones. They seem to be typical or average mids with this. The treble has detail, but it seems to be very laid back. Definitely something different from CCA. As you know, KZ and CCA tend to have some very energetic highs. This one doesn't have that. This one, it's very laid back. There is some sparkle, but it doesn't. It falls very fast. They're very reserved. I wouldn't necessarily say polite. I would say more reserved highs. Bass, good. Mids, okay. Treble is reserved and just okay as well. Soundstage is wider than it is deep. There's some imaging there. Overall, it's not too bad in its signature. I don't hate this. It doesn't do anything terribly wrong. A lot of people are not liking this. I just think that there are a lot better choices out there for the money, ones with actual metal shells, better cables, more accessories. if CCA is your thing, if this is a signature that you might like, I could see you liking this. For me, it's going to be a pass. I'm going to pass on this. Uh, this is the first CCA I've ever passed on, even the 16, which was tuned kind of funky. I didn't like it so much, but I didn't pass on it because I thought other people might like that. This one I'm going to pass on, but again, it doesn't do anything wrong. It's just, it doesn't wow me at all. This doesn't wow me at all, and I'm going to put it back into the blurriness where it should be. This has been the CA16, the IAM that makes you go, meh. Thank you so much.